matchup. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, your 2022 New York Mets.
Just about ready to go. And today's starter, Max Scherzer. Singy, he's got a chance to do something pretty special here.
Well, if he can get a victory today, it'll be 200 on the career. He's trying not to think about it, but he's got family and friends that have flown in from out of town to watch this one. It'll be special to see if he can pull it off here.
Here's Lane Thomas, having a lot more success on the road this season.
Off for the Nationals, the center fielder, number 28, Lane Thomas.
The wind of the pitch. That one's in there. And that's how this game gets started.
First pitch, 7-10.
So here's Scherzer. Lined, and that's a base hit.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and whipped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now it's Luis Garcia. First offering, misses the mark.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Scherzer deals. And the pitch is in for a strike. And the count is 1-1. Left-hand hitter waits. And now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Thomas on at first, nobody out. Next pitch is downstairs.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Oh, and that deflects off his glove. Fires over to Ruff. 1 out in the top of the first. Let's take a look at our lineup. Getting guys across the plate, not exactly a forte for them this year, as their offense is in the bottom third of the league in runs scored.
Boogie becomes extremely frustrating, and then what happens is guys press, especially in run scoring opportunities and situations. And on top of that, I mean, you really make it harder on your pitcher. He feels like he's got to be perfect to go out there and win a ball game, or at least to put the team in a position to win a ball game. So they've got to figure out a way to relax, get those runners across when they have them on, and especially when they're in scoring position.
Kicks and deals. And another ball.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Two and one now. Scherzer deals. And a swing and a miss there. Bounce to the left side. Tosses across the first, and he's out.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 34.
Here's Luke Voigt.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That one's in there. 0-1.
0-1.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
He's going.
Runner breaks for third. Pitch is low. And now a wide throw to third. Two outs. Falling behind 2-1. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
And he deals. And misses inside. Scherzer, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. And here it comes. And it's filled up.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
And a 3-2. That one ripped but foul. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. Luke Voit takes him deep. His 19th home run of the year. The Nationals strike first. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Base is empty with 2 away. Hebert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals.
Hebert Ruiz.
And that's in there for strike 1. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. And it is 2-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Next offering is down low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now. The wide to kick the pitch. And down on strikes. Third out. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. Bottom of the first, and starting in this one, Patrick Corbin. Chris, how about a scouting report?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Bottom of the first. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
This guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish. Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The 1-1. That one missed. And a pitch. Out towards left center. Thomas moving back for this one. And he makes the catch. One up, one down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Starling Marte in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Popped in the air, left field. Drops into the glove, and there's two down.
Batting third, the shortstop, Francisco.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. The switch hitter batting right. First pitch, not close. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That one catches the zone, and the count 1-1. The wind and the pitch. Misses inside. 2-1. And now the lefty. That's a slider for a strike. And a pitch. That misses, and the count's full. The pitch. Bounce to third. Vargas collects. Fires across the diamond, and that is the inning. Down in order go the Mets, and they're down 2-0. Back here at Citi Field, top of the second, and here is Cesar Hernandez.
The left fielder, number 1, Cesar Hernandez.
And the right-hander back to work. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Ruff takes it to the bag. One out in the second.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Josh Palacios.
So digging in, Josh Palacios. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. A little bit low. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. Feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
Next offering upstairs. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. In for a strike, now 3-1. Kicks and fires. Slider clips the zone. One down, base is empty. Taps softly to the right side. Gathers and throws to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting eighth, the third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
Ildemaro Vargas digging in for the Nationals. Next offering is down low. Ball 1. That one is upstairs.
2 balls, no strike.
2 down, nobody on. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Righty delivers. And there's the automatic. (3-1) and he couldn't come up with it.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. First pitch, and he just misses. Left-hand batter waits. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
(2-0). In the air to left center. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So 1 left for Washington, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Bottom of the second. Here's Pete Alonso.
Leading up for the Mets, the designated hitter, Pete Alonso.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Foul ball there. Line drive, calls it in, and there's 1 away.
Batting 5th, the left fielder, Mark.
So up next, Mark Canha. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1 to count.
And the pitch. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Darren Ruff up now for the Mets. In there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Here comes a pitch. And that one fouled off. Next pitch misses outside. Going to count 1-2. kicks and deals. And now the count is even. The pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The wind of the pitch. In the air, out towards left center. Thomas makes the catch, and that'll do it. Mets go down quickly. They trail it here 2-0. On to the third inning. Here's the center fielder, Lane Thomas.
Leading off for the Nationals.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Scherzer back to work. And a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Strike two.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
The pitch. And ball one.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Next offering misses. The count now 2-2.
2-2.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Now the batter now, Luis Garcia. The pitch. Fouled off left side. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Number 45 in now, takes ball one off the plate. And the righty deals. Way high. Garcia stands at first with one out. Two 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
The 2-2 now. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And Freddie Ferguson says he went around. Luke Voigt at the plate.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Next pitch misses. 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
2-0. Inside corner at the knees. That's the strike. Good fastball. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Nationals lead one. They're up 2-0. Back here at the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Jeff McNeil stands in.
The second baseman.
It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
In the air, right field. Palacios makes the grab. One pitch and one out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really
Batting
drive it.
The third baseman, Eduardo
Escobar. El Caballo up to hit. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And here it comes. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. And he deals. Swing and a broken bat flare. And it's a foul ball. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Right side, Palacios. Raging back towards the wall. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
batting ninth, the catcher, James.
Here is James McCann. First offering, and it just misses. The wide to kick the pitch. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Palacios makes the catch, and that'll do it. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. On to the fourth, and now it's Keibert Ruiz.
Leading off for Washington, the catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
And a pitch. Ball one there. And the 1-0. Fought off foul. One now. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. And there's a ball. The 2-2. And a foul ball. The 2-2. Got him. And there's one down.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away, and for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Cesar Hernandez up to the plate. And the first offering is not close. The wind of the pitch. So now 1-2.
2 strikes.
Scherzer ahead 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's out number 2.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Palacios.
Josh Palacios digging in for the Nationals. Grounded out his first time. That one's in there, 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Left-hand hitter waits.
Nope. 1-1.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw into second, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Brandon Nimmo.
Leading up for the Mets.
And first offering is fouled off.
Nimmo.
Now 1-1.
That pitch is out.
Here's a 1-1. Center field. Thomas makes the play, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 6, Starling
Marte up now for the Mets. Good contact guy, good defender. And that's in there for strike 1. And a pitch.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Fires over to Voit. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. Grounded out his first time up. In the air out towards right center. Palacios moving under this one. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Nothing doing for the Mets. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here in Queens, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Ildemaro Vargas.
Ildemaro Vargas.
The pitch. That one fouled off. Righty delivers. Foul ball. Righty to the plate. Stays alive. Kicks and fires. Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Next
Now
to hit
batting,
for the Nats,
shortstop,
C.J. Abrams.
C.J.
0 for 1 so far. Bounced up the middle. He dives, but he can't make the catch. He doesn't have a play, and he reaches safely.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Lane Thomas. First offering misses the mark. There's a strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Scherzer to first. Abrams dives back in safely. The pitch. There's a strike. Abrams at first, 1 gone. Next pitch downstairs, and the count's even at 2. Just off the inside edge. And now filled up. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 2 away.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
So 2 down now, and here is Luis Garcia. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And that's in for a strike. The 1-1. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. This one in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Runner at second, 2 down. Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 3. And now the count filled up 3-2. And a payoff pitch. Soft contact in the air, makes the grab, and that's the inning. So 1 left for Washington, but they're on top 2-0. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's the Polar Bear, Pete Alonso.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Next offering is in the dirt. And that one ripped into right, and that's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Really stayed inside that baseball to send it to the opposite field. With the shift onto the pull side, that's an easy knock if he'll take it. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Mark Canha, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
And now the lefty. Little chopper rolls foul. Next offering is in for a strike. Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Nobody out. Runner at first. Not close with that one. 2-2. Bounce to the right side, and it gets by him. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
First and second, no outs. And now the first baseman, Darren Ruff. Flied out his first time. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. The pitch.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Next pitch misses inside, and it's 1-2. First and second here, no outs. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
First pitch just misses. 2 outs with a runner at third. Next pitch is outside. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, Do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
The 2-1. And fouled off. Tying run at the plate. Up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Picks himself up at RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
And next for the Mets, Eduardo Escobar.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The 1-1 is cut on and missed at a pitch upstairs. Two outs. That one ran inside, almost got him. McNeil off of first with two away. To the left side, but it is well fouled. And a pitch. Stays alive. Two now. And a foul ball. Next offering way off the plate.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And a base hit up the middle. And now they'll have runners on the corners with two away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
James McCann up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1. In the dirt, but kept close. But no advance from the runners.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
The pitch. Yeah, that's downstairs and outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
In the air, right field, Palacios under this one. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the DH, number 45.
Leading off for Washington, the designated hitter, Joey Meneses.
Scherzer back to work. Fouled off. He was late. Pitch misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Tommy Hunter up and throwing. Medina getting loose as well. Rolled over to third, and there's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The first baseman, number 34.
And it'll be Luke Voit to stand in. And it was a homer back in the 1st inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast. His fans were just still getting into their seats here at the ballpark. So if you showed up late to this one, you missed out on a big moment early on.
In there, and it's 0-1. Runner at first with no outs here. Next one misses, and it's 1-1. And the right-hander deals. That one not close. And a count 2-1.
Well, set to throw pitch number 100. He needs a quick inning here if he's going to be able to make it through 6 complete. Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Hebert Ruiz, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First offering misses the mark. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Ground ball could be 2. Lindor, that's 1. Double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Nationals 2 and the Mets 1. Bottom of the 6th. Here's a speed threat, Brandon Nimmo.
Leading up for the Mets, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
That one drifts inside. Left-hand batter waits. Towards first. Pitcher gets to the bag for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Marte.
Starling Marte up to hit. In there for strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Kicks and deals. And downstairs.
Whew, I thought he'd bite right there.
And he deals. And a ball evens the count. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double. 1 out. Runner at second. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Yeah, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
He's trying for third. Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. No throw. He steals third easily. Marte takes his lead at third with one away. Next offering is down low, and it's 2-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 64 appears to be getting loose. Number 51, a left-hander, also throwing. And it's even up.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
The next offering misses. Full count, 3-2. One away with a runner at third. And here it comes. And that one is lifted in the air. That's back. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Throw, and it gets away. Throws it away.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso. And the first pitch misses for ball one. At the belt and fires. That's through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Out towards right center field. Way back. Turning and looking, and it's gone. Pete Alonso with a shot to the opposite field. His 33rd homer of the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 4-2.
He's going to have nightmares about that pitch. Perfect execution. It's not supposed to produce that result. He got hurt by a really good one there, but even a better swing at the plate.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip into the Nationals pen. Patrick Corbin is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. New pitcher on now, Mason Thompson. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 71.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Bases empty, one away. Here's Mark Canha, 1 for 2.
The left fielder, Mark Canha.
Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-0. Righty delivers the other way. Garcia, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Darren Ruff.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for New York, Darren Ruff. This to third. Vargas picks it up. That's the inning. The Pete Alonso blast for the Mets. It's now 4-2. Back here at Citi Field, we go to the top of the 7th. Leading off, Cesar Hernandez.
The left fielder, number 1.
The wide to kick the pitch.
Hernandez.
And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Ball 1, no strike.
And the 1-0 misses low. The wide to kick the 2-0.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Good eye right there.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And that's ball 4.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Josh Palacios digging in for the Nationals.
Palacios.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. Righty to the plate. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. He is safe. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
There's the strike, 3-1. Fly ball down the line. Canna gliding to his right. 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Vargas.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Max Scherzer is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Joely Rodriguez gets handed the rock out of the pen. He'll try to strand the runner at second.
Joely Rodriguez.
Ildemaro Vargas digging in for the Nationals.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
The pitch. Bounced out to short. Lindor collects it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
C.J. Abrams getting ready to hit. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. One out. Runners at first and second. Next pitch inside. And 1-1. Two on, one out.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
The 2-1. Good eye right there.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Hernandez, the lead runner at second. Vargas at first. One gone. Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Next offering is fouled back. Left-hand hitter waits. That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are two outs.
Up next for the Nationals, the center fielder,
Lane Thomas digs in now.
Thomas.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. First and second, two down. Going to count 1 and 2.
Count 1 and 2.
Pitch. That one off the mark, and it's 2-2. Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field not.
And a pitch. Stays alive. Comes the 2-2. Ripped to short. Lindor picks it up, and that'll do it. Clean work out of the Mets bullpen there. Seventh inning stretch time. It's the Mets 4 and the Nationals 2. Welcome back. Set for the last half of the seventh. And stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil.
The second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Here comes a pitch. And that's through there for a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Oh, 0-2 now. Abrams to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Eduardo Escobar. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, in the box, he's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
One gone, runner at first. James McCann up now for the Mets. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
And the righty deals. McCann fouls one off. One to McCann. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Flips it behind his back to second Abrams.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Brandon Nimmo.
Back to the top of the lineup, and stepping in is the speedy Brandon Nimmo. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
The 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is that. Mets leave one as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Adam Ottavino getting the call to the mound, and he'll work on holding this lead.
Number 0, Adam.
Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia, for the 4th time tonight.
Leading off for Washington, the second baseman, Luis
And a
Garcia.
pitch. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. And the pitch. Up the middle. Lindor on to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Now that designated hitter, Joey Meneses.
Now it's going to be number 45. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. That gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
Luke Voit will step to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. That one's in there, 0-1.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Now the 0-1. And a good eye there. Right-handed reliever. And 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Throw to first, and he dives back in safely. Number 45 leads off first with one away. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on.
Ruiz in the box now. No balls and a strike. The 0-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
The left fielder, number 1.
Here is Cesar Hernandez. Next offering is down low, and that's ball 1.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
And a pitch. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next pitch misses way outside. Breaking ball through there for a strike. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Right-hander kicks, deals. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Nimmo pulls that one down, and that ends the inning. So the Nats leave a pair. They trail it here 4-2. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's Starling Marte.
Leading up for the Mets, the right fielder, Starling Marte.
The pitch. Out front, rip foul. Kicks and deals. And ball 1.
1-1.
Ball to strike. Next offering is outside. Here's a 2-1. On the inside corner for a strike. 2-2 now. That's hard hit in the line. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. In there for strike 1. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. And now it's even up. The belt fires. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Swing and a tapper. On the run, sends it over to first. Not in time to get him, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
Pete Alonso.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now the Mets DH, Pete Alonso. Lindor on the move. Pitch misses in. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time where maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
Vargas zips it across, and that takes care of Alonso.
Now batting, left fielder, Mark.
So up next for New York, Mark Canha. That one is absolutely belted. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Runner from second scores as they add on. And they're up by 3. And in at second with an RBI double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
So man aboard. Darren Ruff will hit next.
Up next for the Mets, the first baseman, Darren.
First offering misses the mark. And the right-hander corner. Runner leads away at second. And that one gets away at the plate. Oh, he throws it away. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 6-2. And a 2-1 on the way. Ripped, but it curls foul. Two. That's inside.
Well, the hitter's got his timing down for the breaking ball. If you're a pitcher, if you can get that fastball in on the hand, it's going to be very difficult for that hitter to get the barrel to it.
Payoff pitch. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Brings it in, and that'll do it. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Mets 6 and the Nationals 2. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Tommy Hunter. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
Tommy Hunter.
We go to the ninth. Up now for Washington, Josh Palacios.
For Washington, the right fielder, Josh Palacios.
And a pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Action in the Mets bullpen. Adonis Medina, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. The 1-0. And that's in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And here it comes. Now a pop-up on the infield. Lindor moving under it. Makes the catch. One down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
So digging in, Ildemaro Vargas. In there, and it's 0-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And now the 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul.
Nope,
Next
that's
offering
ball.
misses, and the count 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Got him looking, and there's 2 down. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
2 outs, base is empty. And now up for Washington, C.J. Abrams. And that's in there for strike 1. Righty delivers. And that one almost got him. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Count 2-1.
Two outs. Check swing, but it went too far. 2-2. That one missing inside. Two down, nobody on. Out there to center. Nimmo should have this one. That's the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
The final one.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. Ready to go. And on the mound today, Max Scherzer. Lots of punch outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
So just about set now. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Lane Thomas.
Leading off tonight for Washington, the center fielder, Lane Thomas.
And he deals. That's off the mark, and we're underway from Queens.
First pitch, 7-11.
So here's Scherzer. That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Scherzer deals. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 1 gone here.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And now it's Luis Garcia. And it's fouled away. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Next one is off the plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. That one hooked foul. Scherzer ahead 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. 2-2. Stays alive. The punch out there. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Number 45 in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Oh, 1 down. Lifted in the air, right center field. Marte makes the catch, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the hill, the lefty, Patrick Corbin. What do we have on him?
Oh, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Bottom of the first, here's the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo. The wind to the pitch. Now one missed. The lefty, the 1-0. That clips a corner. The wind of the pitch. That one ripped. And a base hit right there. So a man on base to start the inning.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Starling Marte up to hit. In the air out towards right center. Palacios racing over to make the catch. Here's a Mets lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that one missing low.
Down 1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Corbin over to first. Nimmo back on a dive. Kicks and fires. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Thomas makes his way towards it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
Here's Pete Alonso.
Alonso.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. Pete Alonso takes it deep, and they jump out front. It's 2-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here's Mark Canha.
The left fielder, Mark.
Up the middle.
Canha.
Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Definitely a tough play right there, and he had a little trouble on the transfer. Didn't seem to be able to get the grip and get rid of it, and that made all the difference.
Darren Ruff, the next to hit. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Corbin over to first, and he's back in on a dive. Canha, the runner at first with 2 gone. The next offering misses, and the count is 1-1. Here comes the pitch. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Next pitch is outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
3-1 now. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So 2 on with 2 away.
The
Jeff
baseman.
McNeil stands in. Good contact guy, good defender. In there for strike 1. First and second, 2 down. Next pitch downstairs, and now it's even 1-1. That one drifts inside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Two down. Ripped to third and picked on a hop. And that's the inning. Mets add 2 runs on this blast. It's now a 2-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. And Luke Voit climbs in.
Off for Washington. The first
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
First pitch, and he just misses. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball left side. The 1-1. And Voit spoiling that one. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Righty to the plate. And now the count is even. The wind to kick the pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz in there, and it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. And it's even up.
2-2 the count.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Batting 6, the left fielder, number 1,
Cesar Hernandez up to the plate. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And that's in there for strike 1.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. The pitch. And down on strikes he goes. Out number 3. Nationals go quietly, and they're down 2-0. Bottom half of inning number 2, and stepping in for New York, Eduardo Escobar.
For the Mets, the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
And the pitch. That one misses, and that is ball 1. The pitch. This one squared up down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone. It's fair, and it is gone. Eduardo Escobar leaves the park. His 14th of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Batting 9.
James McCann
The
in
catcher,
now.
James
Foul ball there.
McCann.
And now the lefty. That pitch gets the corner, and the count is 0-2. Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most guys are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
One and 2 now. On the ground, out to short. Abrams tosses to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon.
Here's a speed threat, Brandon Nimmo.
Really good piece of hitting last time.
going to the opposite field.
Ripped into left center, base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video, because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here's Starling Marte. Runner takes off, and first offering is fouled off. And that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Up next for the Mets.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Francisco Lindor, a switch hitter batting right. First pitch, not close.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Line drive, base hit. Nimmo coming home. He will score, and they lead by 4.
Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
First and second, one out. Digging in, Pete Alonso.
Up next for the Mets, the designated hitter, Pete Alonso.
Next offering is down low. Ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play, but in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
The pitch.
Ball 3.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
And the pitch.
Well, I've noticed they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off the dish. If it leaks out over the plate with this kind of power, you'll be asking for a new baseball.
Kicks and deals. Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. We played 2 full. It's the Mets 4 and the Nationals nothing. Back here at the ballpark, top half of the 3rd inning. Up now for Washington, Josh Palacios.
The right fielder, Josh.
The right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And the right-hander deals. And that one wrapped foul. Left-hand batter waits. Bounced up the middle. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Man at first. Here's the third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. Scherzer to first. Palacios back in on a dive. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Palacios gets his lead at first with nobody out. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. At the belt and fires.
2 balls, 1 strike. Cancel.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Lindor, that's 1. On to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Two outs, base is empty. C.J. Abrams getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one clips the corner. The pitch. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. And welcome back. Now the left fielder, Mark Canha.
Leading up.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one. No, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
On a line, base hit.
Now batting.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track, maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
Darren Ruff up now for the Mets. In there for strike 1.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground, and you swing at that pitch.
Runner on the move, pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
0-2 now. And now 1-2. And a foul ball. Runner at second, nobody out. The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And another ball.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Man at second. Ground ball up the middle. Knocks it down to first, and he just gets it there in time. One away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
In there, and it's 0-1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
On the ground to third. Throw is high and over his head.
That one really hurts. You're already down in the game, and that error puts you even further behind. Just can't let it compound from here, though. You got to flush it, get ready for the next one, make a play, get back in the dugout.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Patrick Corbin out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Mason Thompson taking over on the mound, and we'll see how he performs in this situation with his team down big.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
One down, and next for the Mets, Eduardo Escobar.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Ripped back to the mound, and that got him. Not in time. He's safe.
The catcher, number 33, James McCann.
Here's the catcher to hit, James McCann.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Hunter Harvey is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. 1-1 to McCann. And that's outside. Popped up. Ruiz settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's Brandon Nimmo. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. McNeil at third. Escobar on at first with 2 down. Chopped out in front of the plate. Whips it to first on the run. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. On to inning number 4. It's the Mets 5 and the Nationals nothing. Back here in Queens, start of the 4th. Here's Lane Thomas.
Leading off for the Nationals,
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Righty delivers. And a count 1-2. And here it comes. And that one fouled off. The wind and the pitch. And a ball evens the count.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step. And that's why he makes so many great plays. He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Garcia, caught looking his first time up. First offering, and it just misses. And the 1-0. Outside corner, there's a strike. One down, base is empty. Hard hit left side, and it goes just foul. And now it's 1-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Now all even up. Good eye in that spot.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate, but as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Number 45 digging in for the Nationals. That one's in there, 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle, hope he gets a mistake. One guy that was really great once the count got to 2 strikes, Miguel Cabrera.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Tap back up the middle. Fires over to rough. He's out.
The first baseman, number 34, Luke Voigt.
Here's Luke Voigt. Line to left, and that's just foul. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. runner leads away at second.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7. Nationals lead 1. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here at Citi Field. Now, Starling Marte.
Leading up for the Mets, the right fielder, Starling Marte.
The pitch. Slider misses outside. The 1-0. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Next offering is downstairs. Good eye right there.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Line drive, base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. First offering misses the mark. Marte aboard here at first with nobody out. Thompson checks the runner. Marte gets back easily. Next offering is in for a strike. Play. Marte on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Ow! And he deals. That one to first, and foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. On target, he got him. Nice play.
The batter.
See an impressive jump throw from the hole at short. Let's see what StatCast has to say.
Now he's just showing off out there. I mean, I don't know if fans realize how much arm strength you need to make that throw. This guy's got a rocket of an arm, and that was on full display right there. Just an awesome job.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's already homered in this game. And that one is lifted in the air. And he